Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the Ngunnawal people, who are the traditional custodians of the land we are meeting on today, and to pay my respects to their elders, both past and present, and to acknowledge any members of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community who may be attending this showcase today. So, thank you all for coming. One of the very interesting parts of my job is, over the last couple of years, has actually been to be the executive sponsor of the ABS program with Stats Indonesia, or BPS. Since 2012, ABS has provided annual leadership training known as Leading a National Statistical Office Workshop to the BPS to build leadership capability for institutional strengthening, to equip leaders to be effective contributors to BPS transformation and Government of Indonesia reform priorities. A panel of senior executives in the ABS and Statistics Indonesia assessed the action plans through a rigorous and highly competitive selection process. Top 3 participants were chosen to present their action plans here at the ABS today, and they're led by BPS Senior Executive Mr. Sentot Bangun Widiono. Please put your hands together to welcome Pak Sentot.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Distinguished the Transitional Statistical Program Manager, the Director of International Relations ABS from the TVET, all BPS participants of PPS LANSOW Winner 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, maybe the important one for today, increase the capability of future leader through the LANSOW. LANSOW, I think, is the abbreviation of the Leading a National Statistical Office Workshop. Ladies and gentlemen, in this special event, I would like to introduce 3 participants from LANSOW 2016. They are come from PPS Regional Office, who are the winner of Action Plan Implementation. I'm proud to introduce them. Pak Bambang Suryanggono. This is from the PPS Office Padang Pariaman Regency, but right now he also already moved to the provincial of the West Sumatra province. And then he will talk about spread the positive energy with knowledge sharing culture. And the other one, the next, Ibu or Miss Yanti Herianti. She worked for the BPS office in Jambi province, building external relationship and internal coordination for better statistics. And then Pak Yosep, it's Yosep. He worked for the BPS Lampung province. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope we will have more and more great leaders through this program. Thank you very much.
This leadership training has a great role in shaping and enhancing leadership skill of each participant. We learn so many things about leadership and management. We learn about the role of leader, the characteristic and style of leadership, and we can try to implement in doing our duty, especially in statistics of Padang Pariaman Regency of West Sumatra Province. I believe that this experience and knowledge will improve the Indonesian national statistical system. I also want to thank all the leaders in BPS to give me an opportunity in following the training program. And the last is also want to thank to Mr. Peter and Ms. Jennifer for sharing knowledge and experience from the Australian Bureau of Statistics ABS. I hope that this will be big investment for the BPS in the future for better BPS. Thank you. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege today to be here to present you my implementation of action plan, spread the positive energy with knowledge sharing culture. My name is Bambang Suryanggono. I'm currently working as a head consumer balance sheet section on BPS West Sumatra Province. I moved on earlier this November from being as a head computer technology information in Padang Pariaman. Regency. Before we continue, I would like again to thank to all of the leaders from ABS and BPS, also leadership training trainers and also leadership training committee from ABS and BPS, giving me opportunity to present my action plan, especially in Australia. So what I want to share with you is my implementation of leadership training action plan on BPS Padang Pariaman Regency. Even though some part of my implementation action plan is trying to reach the province level and international level, I want to say to you all is that the knowledge and experience given during the LANSOW is very useful and greatly strengthening in BPS change and reform process, especially in culture change. Okay, we can see that Indonesia is very large country. This is Indonesia map, and that is West Sumatra province. Province is led by the governor and divided into cities and regency led by the mayor or bupati, same level with mayor. Minangkabau International Airport is located in Padang Pariaman Regency, and this is two beautiful places from Padang Pariaman, Nyarai Waterfall and Babura Waterfall. Let's go to our place. From this picture, what I want to share with you that actually I have a lot of limit, and the biggest limit is I come from Regency. Regional level, not in the first level, but in the second level. So it's very local level, and I also come from SN4, not very high official. But like my two other friends, but we are trying to do good thing for better BPS in different ways to express our leadership. Okay, for what? The purpose is to change mindset of all of the leaders in BPS and individual in BPS that each of us got a lot of potential. And then if we have good commitment, good motivation, we can do so many things. And sometimes we don't know how the result is become remarkably like what happened to us and beyond our expectation. We are a living example that to become a leader doesn't have to be in high position. Okay, why the spread of positive energy and knowledge sharing is very important? Because BPS and ABS have responsible to fulfill the needs of the data, fulfill the needs of information, knowledge, support the government to evidence-based policy making, and help academic in research. And we must all be aware that we are in globalized environment with strong demand for innovation and rapid development of knowledge and technology. So if BPS not updated in fulfilling that, BPS will be very far behind. And the importance of spread the positive energy with knowledge and culture is change paradigm from being the source-based organization into learning-based organization. So we don't have to worry if we lose any expertise, and regeneration is easy to do. Positive sharing knowledge, positive energy will improve the team performance. Later I can show you that many achievements we have accomplished when we have the positive energy. Okay, the strategy is adapted from the Seichi model of knowledge dimension from the knowledge creating company by Kojiro Nonaka and Hirotaka Toguchi in 1995. Let me explain one by one briefly. In socialization process, we try to build high-performance team by developing the capability of team members and empowering the team to be innovative with knowledge and awareness. The first milestone is conducting the leadership training program workshop, training leadership training 2016 materials, and share leadership experience from the ABS. Second is conducting the organization of statistician sharing forum of BPS Padang Pariaman to give wide opportunity for every member to express their opinion and to improve the productivity of work. And the third is encouraging the action plan to be innovation and stimulates the growth of creativity and innovation. And this process is done in Padang Pariaman Regency. Okay, the second is externalization. We use presentation, spreading the positive energy and innovation at leaders regional technical meeting of BPS Sumatra Province. So, we use presentation as one of communication media in delivering positive energy for all leaders. In this case, SLN2, SLN3, SLN4, official from all of BPS Sumatra in province level and regency level. Related to leadership training, we will cover communicating with influence using two direction, upward direction and lateral direction. The combination process, because my limitation, I use BPS Family Magazine, various statistic to communicate, giving, sharing culture to each of BPS employee from all of Indonesia. And then the fourth is the team. After we build the high performance team, the teams will be tested by what? By getting the anti-corruption and public service to internal operation of BPS Statistics Indonesia. Thank God we in the top 5 nominee, and the other 4 nominee is from the profits level, but Padang Pariaman is just from regency level. Thanks God. Okay, this documentation is conducting the leadership training program workshop, and then I share knowledge and everybody get some quiz like ABS doing, and we do recognition of statistician sharing forum, and then my other complaint is managing open innovation. We got a lot of innovation. Innovation not all about information technology digital. For example, like statistical sharing forum, I think it's innovation too. First, there is statistical sharing forum, calendar and time management, metadata, online application, videographic leader, Graphic Statistics and BPS Law, Padang Pariaman figures, government internal control system, like risk identification and risk analysis, and then the last is setup display of library and public service. Okay, this is the documentation of spread the positive energy for all of the leaders in BPS West Sumatra Province, and this is my writing for various statistic magazine culture knowledge sharing. Okay, actually BPS Padang Pariaman contribute to various statistics, not just one, but many things that we already said. Because of what? Because of the positive energy we push beyond our limit. This is my head office, previous my head office, discuss with the major of Padang Pariaman Agency about how to develop Padang Pariaman Agency. We try to have a meeting from the local government, BPS and the parliament, still talking about how to develop the Padang Pariaman Agency. And this is one our staff teach about how to collect the agricultural data that's from the army and other institution in Padang Pariaman Agency. And you can see after that there is my friends bring a lot of document, because what? Because they push their limits. And this my friend helping each other when collecting the data. So many geographical obstacles in Padang Pariaman, but we can do so many things because of positive energy. Okay, not all of the story in Padang Pariaman is very beautiful. My friend getting accident because collecting the data, and we get so very tired in waiting the time to present our presentation to the parliament. And then too many data we have to entry, something like that. But we have enjoyable moment together. Okay, this is our positive energy. We fall, we rise, we make mistake, we live, we learn. We are human, we're not perfect, we've been hurt, but we are together and we share good things. Okay, this is our achievement. The first achievement from the Treasury and Finance Department, and the second achievement from the Asset Management, and the last is Anti-Corruption and Public Service from Chief Station of BPS. And you can see this is our monitoring system in BPS. You see that so many times BPS Padang Pariaman on the top, and sometimes we be a pioneer in finishing the activity. Okay, we go to the follow-up plan. Spread the positive energy from the role model ABS. ABS got David Wine Kalis. I take it from the internet that yeah, before I go here, I said about the ABS. Dr. Johaki said that the skill, experience, and strong leadership will be to the position will maintain the reputation of the ABS. And we have Mr. Kecil, Mr. Dr. Suharyanto. What he says is that we must look after our home, BPS our home. And what I read in the internet that Australian Public Service Commission said that acting independently doesn't mean acting alone. So we just need together to fulfill many goals. Okay, this is my follow-up plan implementation. We do statistic goes to campus and Pakachu give lecture for all of the students in West Sumatra Province and have memorandum of understanding in making Indonesian statistician forum. Okay, I think it brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you for attention, and then please accept my apologies for any shortage. Hopefully this will be useful for us. Thank you very much.